In this video, I'm going to be walking you through the best solo method you can be using right now for running Cayo Perico completely solo, so you guys can be making millions of dollars every single day using this method that you don't have to rely on other players for. And for this right here, the armor, we're not going to need it at all, so don't even have to buy armor using this method whatsoever. We're not even going to use our guns barely, only for a couple guards, and then this is how we're going to be doing it, alright? So I've already gone to the island and we've scoped it out. We're going to be going after the longfin here. The longfin by far is going to be the best approach vehicle because it's going to allow us to get all around the island, which we're going to be doing this right here. So our approach is going to be on this side of the island. So that's what we're going to be using for the longfin right there. And then over here, we're going to be using the storm drain tunnel to get into the compound after we go to the hangar here. And then for our exit point, does not matter whatsoever. And then down here, daytime, nighttime, that's going to be up to you. You do have a better chance of seeing the Loch Ness Monster at nighttime. And then make sure, of course, for whatever like weapons you guys are rocking, make sure you do have silencers. That's going to be very important for the guards we're going to be killing. And then once again, if you want to know how to scope out the island in about 60 seconds, we'll have a video linked down in the descriptions below. But from here, we're going to be doing a full walkthrough tutorial guide on how to run Cayo Perico completely solo, so you don't have to depend on anybody else here. So we're going to be going to the island on the longfin. This is going to be great. Why? Because we're going to be going to the hangar and we're going to be filling up our duffel bag over at the hangar. But we're not going to completely fill it up. I mean, we're going to completely fill it up, but there's going to be also other things we're going to be putting in our duffel bag, like the safe over in El Rubio's office, and then of course the main objective, which it looks like for this run, I ended up getting the diamond necklace. So this is very important that we fill up our duffel bags here because this is going to be giving us a lot more money. So I'm going to go up to the, the little front part of the island here. We're going to park the boat right there. Just try to make sure you park it good. Otherwise, it'll end up drifting off into the ocean, and that's going to be bad news. All right, so there's going to be a guard up here. And for every kill on the island, make sure it's a headshot, because if it's not a headshot, you're going to take the chance of alerting the guards. So right here, we have a hangar, and we're going to be going over some secondary loots of what is better. So it's going to go like this. If you run across cocaine, you want to definitely make sure that you're getting the cocaine. And then beyond that, make sure that you're getting the marijuana. And then the last thing that you want to be putting in your bag is actual cash itself. So I think right here, yep, we got some cocaine, because cocaine is going to be the most profitable that you can be putting in your bag. So with this run right here, just to the hangar, you should be able to, no matter what you have over here, should at least be able to get your bag filled up with around $400,000. So I'm going to grab the cocaine. We still have some cash down there, but we're going to need to go ahead and use this right here, a forklift, to drive over to this crate. We're going to have to lift the crate up and then park it up against the, this little side over there so we can jump on top of it. Just got to grab this box, and we're going to back up just like this, raise it up, and then push it in just like that. And then from here, all we're going to need to do is go ahead and jump on top of this box. Alright, so now that we've made it on the box, we're just going to jump right up here, and then off to the right, we're going to have to torch our way through this gate, and there's going to be some marijuana and some cash. So at this point, we're just going to go ahead and fill up the rest of the bag, of course going after the marijuana, and then filling up the rest of it with just cash. So we got the cocaine, it looks like we got some marijuana, and we're going to be getting some cash, and then we'll see exactly how much money I'll have in my duffel bag while leaving here. But that's not going to be the end extent of it, because we're still going to be going to El Rubio's safe over at the compound, and then also getting the main objective item. Alright, so there you go. We got a little more than $411,000. Definitely worth it right there, going to the hangar and filling up the duffel bag. So from here, what we're going to need to do is make our way on back over to the longfin, which should be waiting in the ocean over here if you guys parked it right. I've had situations where the longfin has actually floated way out into the ocean, and I just had to grab another boat or something. Alright, so it looks like, luckily, yep, longfin is still in the same position in which I had left it. So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to take the longfin and we're going to drive it all the way down to the back of the island where the storm drain tunnel is, so we can go ahead and torch our way in there. And mind you, this is the fastest sea vehicle in the game. The Longfin, this thing will go faster than a Mark II oppressor. I think this thing reaches speeds of around 130 miles an hour, something like that. So we're just going to keep cruising this way all the way around to the back of the island. By far, this is going to be the best method because, number one, I have not even been, like the guards have not been alerted, so I haven't been spotted or yet. Regardless of these guys driving around, they just think that I'm a smuggler or something like that. So we're going to drive all the way around back here. A little bit of a wide turn. This thing doesn't want to turn very well, but it does go super fast. So that reassures that we can get around the island super fast. So we're going to jump out of the boat. And then make sure you guys press like left on the D-pad, I believe, to put on your rebreathers. And then we're going to be going down here to the storm drain tunnel and torching our way in. Now, if you guys are on console, this is something that I do on console with a controller. So what I like to do here, because I'm not on mouse and keyboard, it would be obviously a lot easier if you're on a mouse and keyboard. So what I do is I just flick my thumb, and then it just goes to each bar just like this. So I'm just flicking my thumb on the joystick here, and then it's just going down, down, down. And then there, yep. And then the bottom one, just flicking it. And then it just keeps going to like each one. I might be just a tiny bit off, but just flicking it like this just goes to each one fairly quickly. All right, so there we go. Torched our way into the storm drain tunnel. Now it's time to hit the compound. So what we're going to be doing from the back of the compound once we get in there is we're going to be going to El Rubio's office, and I'm going to be showing you if we find the keys. If we don't find the keys, there's always a chance that we don't find the keys here, and I don't think that this run I'm probably going to end up finding the keys, although that's usually the first person that you kill drops keys, right? All right, so also we're going to be going to El Rubio's office. We're going to be doing that, going into the safe, getting the extra money out of there, which potentially could be gold bars and or cash. But otherwise, it's always worth going to El Rubio's office and grabbing the extra cash out of there. So let me show you how I do this every time. We're going to turn around and we're going to run this way. I'm going to go ahead and get out a pistol. Definitely has a silencer. We're going to need that. Then right when we get up the stairs, we're going to turn right. Keep running this way. Don't worry, you're not going to be seen. And then run this way, a little bit off to the right, up these little tiny stairs, and then make a sharp left here. There's a guard right up there. Don't worry about him. Just take it right here. There's going to be a guard up here. It's got to be a headshot every time. Okay, that dude didn't drop the keys. So what we're going to go ahead and do is make our way up here. So there's going to be another guard that we're going to have to take out right around this corner up here. So just be mindful. Don't run around this corner, otherwise he's going to see you. So I'm going to wait for him to get at the bottom of the stairs. I'm going to run around the corner and I'm going to bash him in the face. And he didn't drop the keys either. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys how we're going to have to do this if you did not find the keys from those two people right there. So once again, go into El Rubio's safe and grab the cash. It looks like it's not gold bars this time. It's going to be cash, which put me a little over $487,000. That's a nice amount of money right there. So unfortunately, since I didn't find the keys, we're just going to go ahead and it's going to be a little bit time consuming potentially. It's either we can go out and try to find the keys, which I don't want to do because that's going to risk alerting, all the guards and getting more guards in and then potentially failing the heist. So we're just going to go up to the fingerprint scanner at this time and then just work the fingerprint scanner. This thing is super easy to figure out. Literally all you have to do is match the picture on the left side to the right side, but each level here is number coordinated, as you can see right here. So obviously for the very top row, it's going to be the first one. For the second row, it's going to be the second picture, so on and so forth as we're going down and trying to match the picture from the left side over onto the right. So once again, we're on the third row. Just make sure that's the third picture. Fourth row, we're going to go to the fourth picture. And then fifth row is going to be the fifth picture. And then you can just easily count this. We're going to go back. That's number 6. Bam, there you go. So you can see right there, I was able to go ahead and complete 3 of those little hacks. They're fairly easy to do. Once you get the hang of it, it just gets easier every single time that you come over here. So once again, I was not able to get the keys and I don't want a chance trying to go find the keys. So we're just going to go ahead and torch in here. We're going to get this diamond necklace and we're going to get out of here. So I'm going to show you guys how we're going to get out of here if we don't have the keys. So we need to get into here real quick. So this is what I do. I overheat the gun 3 times. So here's the first try right here. We're going to overheat the gun and then we're going to let it cool down. And then we're going to overheat it again. All right, let it cool down. Overheat it one more time. There we go. And then just heat it up a little bit, and then we're in. Works every time. Bam, there you go. So we got the full amount, bag is full, completely solo, guards have not been alerted. We gotta get off this island right now. So we're gonna go back into the elevator, we're gonna go back into El Rubio's office, and I'm gonna show you the exact route to take, okay? Now be mindful of your mini map at this time. You gotta watch out for the guards. So we're gonna go right over here, and we're just gonna wait this out, okay? So what I'm looking at here is I'm looking at my mini map to make sure that there's no guards that are going to be passing by. I think there's like, you know, a mini gunner right down there. I think I can see. So we're going to wait for the coast to be clear. And I'm going to jump right over this edge. I'm going to try to land on the bushes there, but probably going to hit the stairs. Yep, hit the stairs. We should still be okay here. Nobody heard me. And then we're just going to run up here to the double doors, and we are almost out of here. There you go. So, at this point, we're leaving the compound, and nobody knows that I've been here yet. So, we've already gone to the hangar, filled up our bag there, gone back over to the compound, and filled our bag up even more here. And once again, we always forget about that green button. Gotta press that green button, dude, every time. Alright, easy escape plan. We're gonna run right up here. Behind this bush is gonna be a dude with a motorcycle. Melee him, grab the bike, and then we're gonna be jumping off the island. We're gonna be swimming back to Los Santos, okay? That's the only best way to be doing this, is just swimming back to Los Santos. I'll show you the route that I take here. A little bit off to the left so you don't run into any bushes. Yep, we're just gonna keep going. And then a little bit off to the right is where we wanna go. Jump into the water. Make sure you guys hit your rebreather, and then from here, we are swimming back to Los Santos, but we don't have to swim terribly that far. We just have to swim a little bit out of ways, probably about to one of, you know, the sandbar out here, basically, or one of those sea mines, just about. Not terribly too far. You may be getting shot at like me, but don't worry because we're still in stealth mode. We have not been discovered necessarily. So by doing this run also, even though I didn't find the keys and I took a little bit of extra time, I'm still going to be able to hit all 3 bonuses, which I'll show you too, and we're going to be getting extra money by hitting those bonuses here in just a second. So right there, didn't even have to hit the sea mine, and we're already swam all the way back to Los Santos, and we are at Mini Mandrazo's house at this time. Give him the goods. Looks like we got a couple duffel bags for him. There you go. Give me my mini little envelope. So there we go. We just completed the heist, super easy, super fast, and this is the best way to be running Cayo Perico completely solo, so you guys could be maximizing your payout by making sure that you're filling up your bag every time. So here we go right here. Bam, got that one. Bam, got another one. And then cha-ching, full loot bag right there. So that increased the payout a bit. Then we get more money now. So I ended up getting $82,485, which is a nice chunk of change considering it didn't take very long. And then once again, if you guys want to know how to scope Cayo Perico in about 60 seconds or less, I will have that video linked down in the descriptions below. But from there, this is the best way of running Cayo Perico right now in 2024. So if you enjoyed this video and it was helpful in any way, be sure to hit the like button on the way out. Think about subscribing here to the channel so you don't miss out on daily Grand Theft Auto 5 online videos. But from there, thank you all for watching and supporting the channel. And from there, yeah, we got tons of other awesome videos just like this to help you guys out in Grand Theft Auto, making money, ranking up, so on and so forth. So once again, thanks for watching and supporting the channel. My name is GRAVESIGHT, Green Alien, and I'm out of here. So peace.